Hey, welcome back to another Wellness Minutes video. I have my good friend Lyn Faulk in Milwaukee at RetailWorks. How are you, Lyn?
I'm very good, Alan. How are you today?
Good. It was great to do visual merchandising with Carolyn Kim. It's always close to my heart, and those words, test, test, test again, they just stick in my head, right? People forget you put up a display. It doesn't mean you leave it for the rest of the year. I mean, you got to test that stuff.
Yes, you have to test it and change it out often.
Well, let's talk today about the universal sound of music, because who doesn't like music, right?
Correct. Well, actually, it's a good segue to 90% of us actually enjoy music. And 90% of our brain is active when we are listening to music. So
what happened to the other 10%?
It's sleeping, evidently. No, I know. Isn't that interesting, though? So the majority of our brain is actually stimulated. And in the types of music, particularly in the medical spa world, is extremely important. So the tempo, how loud or soft the music is, the type of music, the genre of music is very important. So if you're trying to get someone into a meditative state, we would actually harp music has truly been shown to get people into a meditative state quicker. And then I don't know if everyone out there has heard about the Mozart effect, but there are some composers like Mozart who have created classical pieces that actually calm us. And so some doctors are putting that in the operating rooms in hospitals.
You know, what's interesting you say that. I think I remember, was it Mozart along the way who just used to compose off the top of his head?
Because yes, I always say he must have just been channeling from the universe to create something that we vibrate well with. It's pretty remarkable.
So yesterday I was fortunate enough to go for a massage, and the therapist that I see not only plays music, but she has like a white noise fan that runs at the same time. And I don't know if it's the music or the fan, but always within 3 minutes, I'm out. I'm black. I'm out. I don't know what it is, but to your point, the combination of the music or the white noise, it does.
It really changes our vibration and how we resonate with our atmosphere around us. And we do want to address noise first and foremost before we even introduce music. And I have had massages where the insulation in the walls, or maybe the door was up half inch off of the floor, so the noise is traveling in, and it's very disconcerting. It's really hard to relax your brain when all of a sudden you're hearing someone talk down the hall or noises from doors opening and closing. So white noise machines are good to block out some of those noises that are infrequent. And then if you can introduce, obviously, some sort of soft music. And they also say that the majority of people will like music without vocals, especially if you're trying to relax. So as soon as you put vocals in and someone's voice in, that activates part of the brain that is harder for the brain to relax then.
Well, and the fact is we use massage as that hour and a half or whatever it is to disconnect the brain, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I travel a lot, as you know. I'm on airplanes all the time. The amount of people who are butted in headphone today is amazing. I'm guessing the stewards hate it because they're not paying attention.
Right. Well, and that's funny because I was just at an airport a few months ago, and there was a young woman who had the earbuds in, and she missed her flight because she missed hearing over the loudspeaker that they were boarding her flight. So there you go. But when you go back to putting, earphones or earbuds in, if you are trying to get someone into that relaxed state and to ignore things, sometimes putting something, like I said, earbuds are giving the customer, the client, or the patient, and dentists do that. They'll put earphones on someone and put some music that they like in so that they're not as aware of any sort of pain in their mouth when the dentist is working on them.
How would you tell our members to pick music? How do they know what's alpha theta state? Where do they go?
Right. Well, of course, a lot of people bring Pandora in, but that gives you many, many options, these kind of satellite radio systems. And it really is a matter of your target market and sometimes the time of day and the treatment you're giving. So, you might want some upbeat music in the reception area, maybe in a retail area, but then obviously when you get back into the treatment rooms, that's when you want to dial it back and get softer music and lower tempo. You don't want that fast tempo, because it really does affect our behavior and our perceptions.
I was at a conference in California where, yes, I had a massage, they played beautiful music, and then they put you in a sleep room, and it has that very calming, and I literally, after my treatment, they have a couple water beds in there, individual water. I laid down on one of the beds, and I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I was thinking about the music, and then all of a sudden I was gone for 30 more minutes. I think I like that as much as I like the massage.
See, and I've often said when I've gotten a treatment, I get into such a relaxed state that I need 10 minutes to come back around. I can't just say, they say, okay, time's up, and they open the door, and I'm thinking, I can't, I'm not able to function for another 10 minutes. So putting someone into what I call that recovery room and having that soft environmental music, and environmental and rhythmic music is also really important. So that would be, the sound of rain or waves on the beach, and not crashing on the beach, but lapping on the beach. But anytime we listen to nature sounds, it also helps keep us in that kind of quiet state.
The place I went are the Chuan, Chuan, Chuan spas at the Langham Hotels. They have one in Chicago. He's got a quiet room there afterwards. I swear to God, it's my favorite part, thinking about think about how your brain gets pre-prepped for more relaxation after your massage as well, right?
Gosh, I love that idea. That's fantastic. Yeah.
We love music. It's part of who we are, right? It's part of the environment. Since cavemen beat on the drums, we've been listening to music.
Music and vibration, sound, it's extremely, extremely important. To me, they say there are some philosophers, theorists that feel that sound was born before light. And that's why it's so intrinsic to our vibration as a human being. So in this medical spa world, I just feel that it is, we've talked about aromas and how important those are, but I feel like that music component is essential.
I'm going to change the name of your company. You and I have done a lot of videos together. It isn't RetailWorks, it's Everything Works. Or you're going to start a division called Everything Works. I don't know, but Lyn, Lyn's contact information will show up on the next screen. So stand by, get a hold of them. They're an amazing company, and they talk so much about what works in our business. So set up a consultation with Lyn. You'll love meeting her, and she's just a wealth of information. Lyn, again, thank you. I always love when we're together and we're talking about these subjects.
Look forward to the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.